Howdy, y'all. My name is Brandon, and I'm about to cook dinner. Specifically, I am about to cook dinner as a non-binary musician with OCPD and CPTSD. So let's perform this ritual because we have to and because we want to. Concepts like mise en place serve someone with my disorders well because it adds a right way to do things that also involves sorting objects into smaller containers. Today I'm making a stir fry inspired by Chinese American cuisine using most of the ingredients that I prepared for previous meals. Garlic and ginger make excellent aromatics for almost any dish, and Spam and onion add a combination punch of canned ham and onion that you can't get anywhere else. Cleaning as I go is something I do because my personality disorder loves a tidy workspace, but I also like to think it's because I'm a pretty good person. So to everyone who doesn't clean as they go, my advice would be to become a good person, and then maybe you'll start cleaning up after yourself. 10% of shishito peppers are spicy, but 100% of shishito peppers need their stems removed prior to cooking. Here you can see me using a garbage bowl to catch my cut stems. It's way too early in the process because this slurry of equal parts cornstarch and cold water is going to harden at the bottom of the glass while I cook, but the whole point of this video is how I am not necessarily always the one in charge. I add my sesame oil to my hot non-stick pan, give it a little swirl, and then throw in the leftover rice. 2023 was the year that I learned how to properly saute, which is a great technique to learn because that way you don't have to dirty a spatula. Here I am going to dirty a spatula to give the rice a quick toss before pouring in some sake, soy sauce, and water, which I am only using because I don't have any dashi at the moment. Then set aside the rice and start the stir fry. Back into the hot pan we throw a little bit of sesame oil, then our shishito peppers, onions, and Spam. Give that a quick toss before adding some secret ingredient, Laogan Ma, which you can find probably at any East Asian market. Add our aromatics and cook until the onions are just about soft and the Spam starts to get curly and brown. When everything is just about done cooking, we're going to add this much sake, this much soy sauce, and this much water, before topping it off with a little bit of sugar. Let everything simmer in those for a little bit before we add our cornstarch slurry, making a little room in the center for it first, and making sure that we work out any little pockets of cornstarch that might be clumping together because we mixed it together way too early in the process. I prefer my stir fry served directly over rice. I know some people like it on the side, but they are wrong. I am just missing one last step, which is to pick my favorite rice topping, and then it's finally time to enjoy. It was good. I know this is usually where the internet chef says something about how the shishito peppers carried a bunch of the sauce and popped in my mouth. Like, not every bowl of rice needs to be the best bowl of rice you've ever eaten. But this video was more about the process than the product. So I hope you enjoyed. Sometimes I get to.